Well, we are set up for a wonderful clash here this afternoon at Fankhauser Reserve. Round 16 of the NEAFL. This is the voice of Jess Webster.
So Tagliboo and Jed Turner do battle in the ruck. That one favoured Tagliboo straight down the throat of Craig Bird, but he's tackled immediately by Andrew Boston.
Out of the pack. Hancock gathers it nicely, gives it off to Josh Hall, puts the skates on and kicks for goal. That's true. And Hall back in the side after an absence last weekend. A target there. They were looking for Dimmery, couldn't find him, and Southport can go inside forward 50. Hall just thrown out of it there by Day. Illegally, says the umpire. Pushing Hall's way. He'll have to start at the right goal post. Kicks it nicely. It's on target. Hall with two. The Sharks with two, and they're away.
So, Bonnie, on the approach. Let's go from 48 metres, and it's just snuck through. The students are on the board. Southport 2-2-14, Sydney University one straight kick. And now it's a turnover. Murdoch for the Sharks. Just winds up and sends it inside 50. Wilkinson has a few metres on his opponent and marks. And he's got a man running into the square. It's Hancock, and he takes the chest mark. He's dealt with after he took the mark as well, and it's 50, but he was already 10 metres out from goal. So Hancock makes no mistake from the top of the square, and that is Southport's third. And how dangerous do they look on the rebounds? The umpire tosses it back in. Marsh against Hall. Ball spills to Wilson, but he's tackled by O'Shea. Ball spills out to Bartholomew's. Little dinky kick to Reinhard. Just 15, says the umpire. Reinhard to cut the margin to 9 points, and he makes no mistake. Sydney University had their second goal of the afternoon. Gather it. Crockmore goes again to Dimmery, to Bird, and he's got Stevenson out wide. Stevenson measures a kick down the outer side wing. Offense again. Bonnie runs onto it though from 55. Goes to Lucy in the square. Plays on goal.
Wasn't any good because it just got through for a point. Sydney University bring it quickly back in, but they'll turn it over. Baxter it is, who'll make them pay.
Falls front spot, just a hack kick out of the air, but it falls into the path of Fife. Handballs to Davis, gets around Foster, a spear and kick inside 15. Taking the mark is Rob Clements.
He cut across it nicely.
He did. So Clements comes in and kicks the goal, and Southport edge out to 15 points clear.
Sydney Swans getting beaten by the Gold Coast. They were highly fancied, the Swans. Can we see Sydney Uni beat Southport?
So Bird finds Derrick's out wide.
Sydney University's way this time.
So Derrick's just winds up and lets go from 50, and it just has the carry. I think it's a goal.
He picked up there by Murdoch, and he just wheels on that left foot. Open spaces. Hancock is there. Hebron was there with him.
Oh.
And then well done by Hall. Kept his feet. Kicked for goal. That is 3 for him. The benefit of just that little bit of leg speed and the ability to keep your feet. Dimmery looking on his left, chipping ball, finds it, now they're away. Hiscock through the middle, takes a bounce and another, and now over the top, has the big boy in Marsh there, he runs onto it, quick handball, off to Lucy, Lucy back to Marsh. They made it hard, but they got the job done. Now to Baxter. Baxter just long, Hancock's a target. Ball at ground level. It gets through. Wilkinson has a little bit of time, a bit of space. He just sizes up his options, chips the ball back, and Mantee, casual as you like, slots through for a goal.
So Foster from the pocket, and he slots it. And the Sydney University players celebrate.
So we've had an issue there. And there's a free kick off the ball as players collided. Comes in from 35 metres, 2 in a row. Margin at just 1 point.
But the handball, now they've coughed it up. This is Hancock. Handball's inboard to Clements. What is he going to do with it? Just chips it to centre half forward. 2-on-1 contest favouring the students. And they come away with it. Although Days run himself in a bit of trouble, and they coughed it up again. Mutu, little chipping ball. Hancock. 2 Sydney University players came in and collected him. Advantage paid. Wilkinson ends up with it in the square, but there is carnage inside forward 50.
And getting a few more numbers to the contest. Murdoch goes long down the middle. Hall's a target, but at the back, Hebron takes a nice mark. Had the sit. Lucy And
50.
that is 50
Yeah.
for mine. And that will go to the goal line.
Since the 29-minute mark of the second.
And Lucy puts the students in front. Boy from the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. Kicks it long over the back. Over the back of Tate. Taylor, not sure where to go.
Ooh. It's deliberate.
And that's deliberate. So the umpire is called deliberate. Play on is the call. O'Brien gets the goal. Southport, they're not happy. It matters not. And Hares, right at the forward 50, loads it up. Deep ball, dangerous ball. And Young turns around, finishes it off. And Sydney University have kicked away there, and giving was Derricks. Now to Wilson. Wilson is going to go via ground. That's not going to get there because Murdoch was awaiting, playing the goalkeeper. Dangerous kick to Mutu. The spoil was good. Bonnie's there, gets it over the top. Dimmery can finish it, and he does! Sydney Uni. Hall. Sierakowski did well. Dale just puts it into the path of Mantee. Kick over the top. Barkley leads the race. Players ahead of him. Tripped over. Wilkinson lays the tackle. Does well. And it is Davis. Try to kick it to the smallest man. Or the smallest men. Really worn them down. Sydney Uni. Southport look out on their feet. And that is the final siren as you hear it. A little bit of a pause there. I just looked at the bench and Damien Bonney came off it and certainly gave a signal of triumph. And plenty of Sydney University players out there very pleased with their afternoon's work as they run away victors 11-13-79 to Southport 9-11-65.